Well, hello and welcome. Oh, you can hear me in the background. Okay, well, that's all good. So, little man's joining me here tonight, at least for a little bit. So, say hi to everybody.
Hi.
Yeah, you're completely out of frame here. Scoot this way. There you go.
Hi, everyone.
All right, so just got a new toy, so I'm actually playing and building Titan extruder, and I gotta say, a main plastic hop gear that's already pre-cut. I don't know how behind it I am, but so yeah, we're gonna be working on the E10 that's right back behind us here in just a minute.
The
Give it a minute. Yeah, the greeny one. So yeah, just wanted to get this thing kind of put together. Maybe we can play with it as well tonight. If I can figure out how to get this gear on here. I mean, I don't know, because the original Trunksy came with, you know, the metal one. So I'm wondering if I should just do that. The limit switch so far looks good. I just didn't get a screw in it yet. Right now it's just held on by zip tied, but I kind of got distracted by this and dinner and everything else, you know, so it's one of those things. Hello, huh? Yeah, I know the camera's up there. Well, I'm looking to see like the text, and I was making sure it's actually showing.
Okay. So that's you?
Yeah, the yellow one is from the system that we use. Yeah. It looks like I'm gonna have to figure out how to use the original gold gear, not this plastic gear, because it won't even go on the shaft right. It's alright, Bubba, you don't have to be sad. Alright, so I gotta get it out. So we will do. Not like that. Let's see if I can. I know I should have plugged in that other camera. Hold on a second, folks. That's right. This don't go up here.
You missed the projector.
Well, it just fell off.
Do you need it?
Well, not right at the moment.
Okay.
Alright. Where is.
So do you need the projector?
Well, I thought I had another camera. Oh, there it is. I just didn't plug it in yet.
Daddy, show. So you got that camera?
Yeah, but I don't know if this one will work on anything. Let's see if we can do that. Put that in there for weight support. All right, let's see if we can duplicate this. Fancy boat today. Yeah, yeah. He said, King said he liked your boat. The boat you made today? I showed a picture of it.
You send it to your Picky Dog friends?
Yeah. Well, they will if you tell it to them. This is silly. Yeah. Why isn't this saving? Alright, well.
Guess it's too big. Pictures!
Yeah. Alright, so we'll do video capture. Yeah. We want a new one. So
It's too big.
let's become.
If you got big. Whoa.
Yeah, no, right?
I can't like see back here. Can you see me, guys? Hello.
Flip.
Oh, there you go. I just wondering, how you doing?
Alright. Why?
Wait, it's upside down.
I know it's upside down. I can't get it to. Why doesn't it want to flip?
Maybe you have to flip the camera over?
Flip vertically. Okay, why? It doesn't make sense. Well, that's not gonna really work.
Hey, I think I got an idea. Can you see us?
Alright, so we'll put that.
Put that here.
Alright. There we go. Alright. Hopefully y'all can see that. It's got now my hand all in the way. Anyway, I've got all the Titan parts right here that I'm trying to assemble. Okay.
And anyway, my name is Evan.
Just talk like normal, goober.
Anyway, my name is Evan. And how's it going? I'm joining with my dad today. Hope you guys will love it. I wonder what this is for.
That's the old advanced wheel that I used to use.
For the old one,
Well, no, the one that I just took off.
you put that huge new thing on.
Yeah.
Can I help?
Not quite yet. But here in a little bit, I'll let you know.
Yay!
I don't know what I'm gonna let you help me with quite yet. I don't know if you can help me.
I wish this day was. Wait, there's a text.
Yep, I might just use lower camera as the big image. We can see you in the small. Yeah, okay. There you go.
They can see us right there.
No, not that one. There we go.
Now they can see us from there.
Yeah. There we go. Alright. Hey, Rover. Welcome back.
How's it going, Rover?
Okay. You're just joining. I got the
Oh, someone else.
kiddo helping me build today, or at least for a little bit.
Are you serious?
I'm
Someone
not serious.
texts man.
Yeah, little man.
Man?
Yeah, he's talking to you.
Wait a second.
Well, I know you wish you could text back. You always wish you could do all this craziness. Okay, so. Oh, I see why they wanted it that way now. Okay. Trying to build a Titan clone right at the moment.
Hope you guys will like it.
And that's not gonna work. Now I can't. What are you huhing about? Silly.
Alright, you will. Here we go. Mario.
Don't make fun of Mario.
Why? He's not even real.
I know, but Mario is awesome.
He's not even real.
Alright.
Hello, what?
Huh?
Hello, what?
I'm living up to the screen name. Yeah, trying.
You just texted somebody?
Well, it's a automated thing, son.
Sweet. Ah, forget. There's nothing I can do.
What are you talking about?
There's nothing I can help with.
Well, not right at the moment, because I'm dealing with just this small area. Alright. So let's get this tightened on. You know, it helps to when you're trying to set these little Titans up, it helps to follow the directions. Yeah, Tanner, I agree with you. Mario is awesome.
Definitely not.
What do you mean definitely not? Weren't you watching what's it, Mario and the hat? Like not even a couple of days ago.
Hey, hating stuff in Mario Odyssey.
Mario Odyssey, that's what it was.
Hey, someone else.
You almost need a small tripod for that camera. There's the small tripod right there. I just don't have a mount for this because this is the old Raspy Cam. It's the USB version of the Pi camera, and it is incredibly small and has nothing to attach to it. And I've taken it apart I don't know how many times. I gotta build a new housing for it at some point once I figure out like how to actually design.
What did you text him?
It says if you like the stream, hit the thumbs up.
The computer read that?
Yeah, I made the computer say that.
And
Just, you gotta put all the pieces in.
someone like texted.
Okay, just a second, hold on. Design and print one, yeah. That's definitely what I gotta learn how to do. Alright.
We definitely need to print stuff to help our computers and printers.
Help our computers or help the channel?
We got
Why did not screw go in?
coming apart.
The screw didn't want to take for some reason.
Screw it tighter.
For the body, I don't know why that cover didn't want to go on.
I wonder what it is.
What?
What's that thing?
What is what thing?
That thing's like blue thing that's going up as we speak.
What are you talking about?
That blue line.
The green line? That's the microphone volume level.
Oh.
So the louder we talk, the more it jumps to the side. You don't want it to go into the red because then it hurts everybody's ears.
You want it to stay in the green?
Yep. If we stay in the green, means people can hear us.
Loud and clear?
Yeah. Well, hopefully loud and clear.
Yeah, maybe. That's good.
Get this. There it goes.
Great. Let's go. Oh.
Alright, so now hopefully just the, there we go. Now the only thing I really don't like about this little camera is the focus knob on it is just like not really even there.
Well, how's it going, little fellas?
Which camera? Turn the camera over.
Which camera?
I don't know which one Mommy's talking about.
Mama texted me.
Yeah, she's on there. She's watching. She wants to see how you're doing.
Hi, Mama.
Alright. Of course, it helps if you put in the PTFE adapter. And don't forget it, otherwise.
I feel like I'm just sitting here doing nothing.
Well, you are just sitting there doing nothing for the moment.
Am I gonna do something at the end?
Yes, you're gonna help me put the E10 together.
Ooh. I hope we have enough time.
Why wouldn't we have enough time?
Because I'm supposed to go to bed at 9.
Yeah. Well, we got 45 minutes, and I doubt it will take that long. Because I'm almost done, and then we'll bring the printer over.
Over on the desk.
Well, where would you rather work on it? You want to work on it back there and make the camera move over closer?
Yeah.
Okay. Then go ahead and move that out of the way. Move those, or that box and stuff. Slide that over.
What about the tripod?
Yeah, move the tripod out of the way.
Like over here?
Yes.
Like over here? Can I like bring this thing?
No, that is all part of the printer. I was saying, yeah, move this. Yeah, move that a little bit. There you go. And then set the toolbox piece down on the ground. And then move those two boxes out of the way.
Alright,
You can stack it. Yeah, you can stack it. There we go. That way we got room over there. Alright, so hopefully this clone version actually works. I don't know. It'd be kind of cool to test it and see if they're even worth it, if they're decent. Feels like it moves pretty smooth. I didn't think this thing was even gonna show up like at all. I wasn't expecting it this quick. Yeah. Alright, so we are gonna shift over here. We're gonna try to figure something out real quick.
screen so I can like know what I'm doing. Everyone else can see.
That's the general plan, Bubba. Just getting the extra stuff out of the way. Alright.
So this is where it can work from? Right here?
Well, we're gonna work right here. Alright, go ahead, sit.
Sit on
Oh, in the stool, you weirdo. Alright, so. to save you guys from the crazy shake here, I'm gonna put it on a be right back little ticker, and we'll be right back with hopefully the camera mounted. Good, so hold on just a minute. Cool. We're getting hungry. Yeah, but keep in mind, they can hear all this. Just pausing the video right now. Alright, so hopefully that's coming in decent.
Hi guys.
Okay. Huh. Silly boy.
Yeah.
Alright.
Is it ready?
Yep, so it's ready. Alright, so basically, first job with any bit right here.
We're gonna.
I do have the IGUS bearings, so we were gonna put those in.
And we got the 2 new rods.
Yep, we sure did.
It's gonna go on this
Alright,
green
so
printer.
I've already partially installed an ultra base because the original factory E10 board was actually damaged pretty bad by the previous owner, so ended up just putting on the ultra base just to make it easier for everything. So really I just took out the one collar so that we can slide out the old bearing, and then these IGUS drop right in. And then even though I don't have the proper tool, the side cutters actually line up right there into the they line up right in on these that are holding it, and you can just barely put it in and pinch it, and it gets it enough done that you can lock back the bearings in. So we'll do that real quick. Yeah, sometimes they can be.
So those are the old ones.
Yep.
They don't look so old.
Well, but they make a weird sound when sliding on the metal. So
Feels so wet.
it's not smooth. So we want to make sure that with everything else that we had to do with this printer, that
Pretty wet.
yeah, it's all the oil in it coming out. Careful not to freaking bed cables.
Because if we do, then we won't have any cables to control the band.
Well, heat the bed.
Keep the band again.
You know, control is on a different. So.
Did that work?
I got one out.
But
only I had the proper tool, so it'd be so much easier. I don't have any other pliers that would work any better, Bubba.
See, you have like 2 dark blue and 1 light blue.
Yeah, but
The 2 dark blue don't fit.
no, the 2 dark blue are better quality side cutters, and I don't want to damage them.
Because they're
Trying to
sinews.
get this out, yeah. Because that's actually what I use to cut the plastic and trim the parts and all that. That would be a real pain now. Alright, so at least we'll swap.
Do you still see us? Hi.
Don't go so close up to the camera, you weirdo.
Why?
Yeah.
Serious kids, this is so weird.
What's so weird? I'm gonna end up damaging this bed if I'm not careful.
I wonder what are those orange lines are.
Those are the what's called a copper trace, and you need that to send the power through the bed.
It's just like the motherboard. They have those lines.
Yeah, I know, King. These this pair has already kind of been chewed up. This was the very, very first pair that I got, and they've already been broken for actually quite a while, which is the only reason why I'm still using them for stuff like this. And with how seldom, I guess, that I do this overall, I didn't really see the point getting the proper ones at the time, but now I kind of wish I would have just got them.
Why don't you just have used one of the blue ones?
Because the blue ones are better quality and they're newer. So I've already got this pair.
That is so old, older than.
Well, it's not so old, but it's old enough that if I break these, it's not that big a deal because
You
the
got
other ones are
3
already.
out, 1 more.
No, I got 2 more.
I bet you got.
Well, that other one turned, and I wasn't able to get it right yet. Alright.
Can you still see me, guys? There.
Huh? You just talking to everybody?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright.
Now you eat here. Still feels like that sound.
What?
The sound that's making the fire. Fire's making the sound.
Alright, last one.
Can I put it in?
There, yeah, you drop it in. Yeah, push it. Good, all the way. There you go.
Wait, where are those?
That's, what is the name of this, King? Can't remember the name of these. We're clocking rings. Well, it takes them a second from when they hear me to when they pipe, Bubba. Yeah, Harbor Freight's like right down the street, but I need to get a little bit more loose funds to be able to go down there. Yeah, well, I guess technically this would be professional work. I mean, you are repairing, so, but yeah, I would agree with you, not really like heavy duty work. Like on vehicles and stuff like that that actually like involve a lot of mechanical safety, but like this little stuff, yeah. All right, so what we're gonna do next?
It's unscrewed one.
Well, these are already unscrewed. But what we need to do is take one, and we're going to thread it through. Now listen. You're gonna slide it through. You gotta slide it through, so you gotta be very careful with the alignment. Once you start to feel it go, okay, don't push it a lot. And then we're gonna line it up with the hole back there. And then we're gonna put the other cap on it, and then we're gonna put it down and lock it in.
That what you do to take it off?
Yep. Hold it steady, so you oh, there you go. Now you may have to wiggle down here. Oh, there you go. All right. Let's go ahead and start the other one.
Make sure I don't scratch it.
Okay. Now,
Yep.
and gently push them. Okay, push them. Hold on. All right, now let's line it up. Okay, push them. Okay. All right. Just lift that up a little bit while you push that in. So, okay. And then you line that up like that, and then we set that down in the hole. All right, can you do that one? Slide it up. All right, good job, Bubba.
Now can I screw it in?
Screw till it gets tight. There you go. You don't have to get it real tight. Just go enough, because we may have to make some adjustments.
Like that?
Yep, that should be good.
Do you see me, Daddy, on the screen? Got it all nicely.
All right, so before we tighten this,
We need to
we'll
attach.
check. Ooh,
We need to
it's not
attach.
super loose. So what we need to do, we need to
And then the
just loosen these a little bit. Okay. We don't want too much tension. And then slide it back and forth.
Is that hurting the bed?
No, that's what it's going to do in normal stuff. So that's why we want to make sure that it slides well.
It said
And
that
see, this
that's
is what
not
we're.
attached to the motor.
Yeah, it's not attached to the motor yet. But
So-
what we're checking for is when it slides, we're trying to get this aligned so that it'll let it keep sliding smooth.
Are we gonna make an adjustment? Like, I was thinking like
That's good. All right.
so
Now,
when it touches that thing, this thing is that's how far it can go.
well, the limit switch is all the way back here. That tells it its limit.
But what about over here?
Well, the front, it already knows how big it is, so it doesn't move it past it. So now we're just gonna tighten the cable
That means it's gonna
to
pull,
get tension.
it's gonna like pull back.
Yeah, it's pulling it back a little bit. Okay. That should be good tension right there. All right, now we need the Allen key. And we're gonna lock that in.
And then we're gonna find a piece for that.
Yep, we need to see if we can find one of the extra caps.
There used to be 4 of these.
Here, slide out that door.
So that's you lost one cap.
Yeah, one of them broke before and I replaced it, so
May have
probably
to
just need to swap this fan out at some point.
because that one doesn't fit.
Come on.
May have to.
Grab me that other fan.
That fan that you just pulled off.
Yeah.
Are you gonna swap that fan?
No. Grab me the other fan that's in there.
Make sure that one works.
Well, I'm gonna see if this cover
More.
will slide on that one better.
So that one's been on there for a long time.
Well, this one came broken, and when the rods got so bent up, I just never got around to. Man, that's the wrong size. Okay, so we're gonna end up having to swap out this fan at some later. But at least for the initial,
We can just keep it like that and
well, yeah, we'll just keep it like this for now. All right, so
we may can like do that as it's printing. How long until it's like like that?
it's a part cooling fan.
So when it prints,
So only when it prints, when I tell it to turn on, will it turn on. All right.
I wonder what all these zeros and question marks are.
How about you're moving the sand around?
Sorry.
All right, get out of the shot, you weirdo. There. All right, so actually, just a bit. So we actually do have it on. We should see a flash here in just a second.
What's the one?
Start, there we go. Aim it. Yeah, it's using a little bit older bug fix. But
So that's how big the bed used to be, right?
Huh?
This is what the bed used to be.
you gotta add probably about that much on either end because it was longer on either side. No, not wider, longer. That's why. Deeper, by the way. So the original plate, and actually I think I might still have it somewhere.
You might need safety.
Oh, there it is. So this was the original plate.
What?
See the screws? They would line up right here.
Except they
So
were
this-
wider.
So when you line it up, see how much longer? It's not a whole lot bigger. See? I'm only losing that.
Like a rectangle.
Yeah.
Something like a rectangle.
But just in case you guys, yeah. So those pieces right there. I mean, that's the thermistor, but that big gouge right there in the middle. It was still allowing it to heat up, but as a long-term safety concern and issue, I decided to, because I ended up getting a deal on the Ultra Base as part of that giveaway contest sale thing that they had, so I got one of them, so I went ahead and hooked that up. Thought that was a much better deal to work with. Alright. Let's see, we will set that.
Is that the same camera?
Here.
What about this camera? Is it off?
No, that camera is still on, it's just hidden from view. But what I was gonna do is
We got 3 cameras on.
let's
2 the
put-
same cameras.
Let's put the white. We got a lot of white.
We never used white.
We used white. I'm just saying we have a lot of white. Let's go ahead and
Do you buy something like white?
Hmm?
Is this like white
no, that's cleaning filament.
cleaning film?
Yeah, you use that just to clean the nozzle itself.
So like goes through like a regular.
Yeah, you run it through like regular filament, but it's only there to clean out all the gunk from the other print jobs. Alright.
Have you used this before?
Yes, I used it plenty of times. Ugh,
Was
man.
it on a roll? Was it on a roll?
No, when I bought it, that's how the guy gave it to me. Alright, so
Can't believe you made a whole roll. What color was this interior right on?
I don't remember.
I think it was black.
Oh, where did I put my? Okay.
There's the current on. Look at that.
What do you do there?
A whole row of stuff that can.
It's yeah.
Whole row.
It's all the extra blue that I got.
It's a lot of blue, wasn't it? Got this cleaning filament. It looks white, but it's cleaning filament.
You're too much. Alright, well somehow. No, somehow I took off apparently my PTFE tube adapter and didn't realize I did.
How's it going, Bella?
Thankfully I have a spare.
Thankfully.
Yeah, thankfully.
That was small. I wonder what this is.
It's a part removal tool.
And this,
So to scrape it off of the bed.
and this. It's
That's another one.
It's a phone.
Yeah.
And this one's like a big one.
Yep. The big section.
What about that blue one?
That's the original one that I used to use. And now that I have the others, I don't need it.
That like a that a clamp?
Where is no, it's a wire strip. Okay, so I ended up actually getting a couple of these silicone socks as well.
Socks?
So I'll go ahead and re-put it back on because I already had it on this one before.
What is that?
It's called a silicone sock.
Does it help it print?
So it helps to keep the filament from sticking on the knob. Alright, so we'll leave this camera up and we will go to the close one for the E10 close up. Oh yeah. The trace actually cut. No, the trace isn't actually cut, but it was more of a safety issue. I didn't want to cause any issues, and like I said, because the aluminum itself is a little bit warped, and the fact that it was, I was having all kind of weird issues, and again, I had the ultra base from that contest. I know. Okay. Sure. So we got that one. Yeah, all the cameras on today. Yeah, he wanted to show you that. That's that Scott part that Scott helped me modify. I still got to put it on eventually. All right, so let's go ahead and yes, well, we will load something to print. No, it's an adapter for the little memory card. That's just a link. Yeah. Pull it out if you want. You don't need to. All right. Liz? No, I don't want you. Oh. You asked me what it was. Calibration.
Except it doesn't use the top, it just uses the outer. So the cube is the one you're gonna print. That like easy.
Why did that seem 19? Oh. Yeah, well, there we go.
It's one.
Preheating. Job goes in, there it is. White. All right, so it is preheating. Alright, Munchkin had to run off for a minute. Cool yellow to match the sock. Need a green one, match the rest of the. Yeah, I know, but it was one of those super saver deals, and they only seem to work on the two E3D clones. And since like I've got five printers, only two have the same sized heat blocks. The other three are all different heat block sizes, so I can't even use them on anything. So yeah, right now it's just gonna be green on yellow, yellow on green. But yeah. Alright, so can you get that Allen key off there? Yep. Alright, well the ANET finally got the BL Touch working.
Where's the blue?
It's the red light that's underneath. That's the BL Touch. So we can do a print on the console, the ANET. I want to do a test on the Trunksy, though the camera looks all crazy, but oh, I gotta finish putting the tight extruder on. Yeah, my brain's not working right. Alright, so
Farm.
Maker Farm. Can you grab the plastic bag off the bed of the printer? And yes.
What is that blue thing?
That was an ABS print that the printer decided to say that there was a heat bed issue, and it froze up. So I haven't dealt with that quite yet. It's taking a while. You know, it's only at 49.3 look and make sure.
Yep. And the A8 is this one. And then the
Right, then the names go above. Right, the names are above the camera. So the KLP, the blue one. Troncy, the orange. ANET is this one, the white. And make the arm because they're going to be yellow one. Yellow wood. And then on the big screen is E10.
It's gonna like pop up every single one you do. That one's gonna like show up.
Well, I can swap them out, yeah.
You're like right here. And you can like choose any one of those.
Yeah.
It'll show up on the camera.
Yeah. The 5 or 6 total cameras, right? Or 7 total cameras. So I've got the 5 for the printer. Number 6 is the main. And number 7 is this little one.
Okay,
Yeah, but I don't have it shown. Alright, bed is almost heated up. It's at 53. I don't know why it's taking so long tonight. Of course, I haven't run it in a while, so I probably need to do some PID tuning on it.
thank
Alright, well, while we're waiting, let's see if we can mount this Titan extruder. Oh, you know what? Ceiling fan. Probably not. Turn that off.
So this is like for glowing stuff.
Yes.
So you can charge that pretty good. My green one.
Yep.
This one. Put out my green or the new
Well, that was out of your group, yes.
one? What's this for?
What?
This one.
I don't know yet. I haven't really decided.
So this is the only glow in the dark printer. Green one that you're starting up, it's gonna be the glow in the dark printer.
What?
This is gonna be
Yeah,
the
well, the frame was made out of glow in the dark. That was the only green that I had was the glow in the dark.
Was this the green?
That was the factory green stuff that they gave me, yes.
I think that's glow in the dark.
No, that green is not glow in the dark.
Except for the
It's really close to your glow in the dark, which is what all the printed parts are. Yeah, that leveling knob,
this is
the
darker,
extruder knob.
a little bit darker
Huh?
than the green. My green's lighter than the green on the printer. I know this is gonna be on the green printer. I wonder where it's gonna be.
Well, right now I don't even know what you're asking me.
I wonder where this is gonna be.
That was an extra part. No, because there was going to be a BL Touch for that E10, but then I didn't end up using it at all. So I put it on my ANET, so I didn't need it for the BL. Alright, so bed is now fully heated, so it's finally starting to work on the extruder, I think. Yes, no. Job is way longer than I thought.
Can't see like any.
Huh?
Can't see like any of
The texts,
the
not yet.
gonna show up. So what exactly?
That's the emergency stop.
Someone
gone wrong, and then all good. Okay, why? I don't understand what this thing is trying to do. Okay, there we go. Now it's heat mixture. No, I. Alright, it's finally starting to heat up the extruder. It's such a quick print, at least we can make sure everything goes well with the.
So the red light on this printer means it's heated up,
Hmm?
right? The bed is heated up.
The red light is showing that it's sending power to the bed, yes.
And
Oh, but you know what? Before I just tell it to print, I would probably ought to do a verification bed level.
So the middle is home, which that's a whole base. There's like it in the center.
Not exactly.
Like in the the house is the whole middle part? No.
No, I would love to really have. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. That's not good. All right, well, I guess it's a good thing we did that test. What's going on with the motor?
That sounded like a fart.
Bubba, really?
Sorry. Sorry for talking. It's not a good time. Sorry, folks. My dad's doing a check on the printer as you see.
Maybe I didn't do that. Yeah. Yeah, we don't need enough brush. Alright, so there we go. Yeah, had it just a little too tight. Okay. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get the camera where you can actually
See,
see what's going on.
there's 100 different kinds of leopard.
All right.
That's the skinniest one.
Yep. Well, fart joke never hurt anyone. Thanks, King. It's not so much that I'm like embarrassed by it or anything like that, and I know it's probably coming across that way. It just publicly, you know, I don't really like. I don't want to encourage the kids to kind of do that type of stuff. You know, we're just hanging out as family, kind of a thing. Then you know, it's all right. But you're right. It never hurt anyone. But at this age, I just kind of want to try to nurture it a little bit softer into it, so it's not quite so of a craziness. Crazy. All right, let's see if we can get this bed leveled. Ooh, yeah, it would have printed too high.
Is it level?
Yeah, that's the first point, you weirdo. Wow, wait. So much that I don't think
You leveled it before you
gantry is right.
No, it's like 7.
Alright, let's try navigation. Alright.
So it's level?
No. Not yet, Bubba. I know.
Hey, wait, I don't need any more snacks.
Yeah, eat your snacks, you weirdo. Okay. No. 10 more minutes? Alright. So apparently the gantry is actually not level right now. So we'll have to do that first. Where is my gantry parts? I'll use this. This is at least level. What are you doing, you weirdo? Stop doing that. Because there they are. Alright. Stop banging stuff. Every noise that you make is going through the mic and everybody is hearing it. Okay? It's very rude. Alright, just calm down, Bella. Well, I kind of have to do all the work, son. I know you did, baby. And I get it.
So just the thing.
Huh?
There it goes. The thing. I'll show you this.
No. Frame?
Look at the camera.
No, I know, but that proportionally change anything. So diminish isn't quite. Why is it? That's so off. Really?
The same thing.
It's starting to, yeah. I don't know what's going on. It's like the bed is under too much pressure all of a sudden. What is going on? That's really strange.
That's weird.
What? Move out, Bubba. Move up. Thank you. I couldn't see the screen. Alright, so somehow I don't know if y'all can see this, but that is just the rod on this one side. If I put it all the way down, it binds, but if I just let it free hang, then that is very, very strange why that's doing it. I mean, these were straight right before I installed them.
Or you just making sure.
Well, I can't print if it doesn't move right. It just doesn't make a lot of sense to me why all of a sudden this one it's just like acting like it's so crazy bent. But that movement is going to cause
Trouble.
issues later, yeah, because it won't be able to. Alright, well, let's get the Z-axis out of the way.
So what are those things that spin?
They are the lead screws and couplers that are connected to the Z motors.
Oh, you mean these.
Yeah. And this is the Z-axis, is the lifting.
This is how high it can go.
Well, really to the top of this, even though,
Watch it.
yeah, well, I
That's
mean,
how big of a print it can go. Oh. Are you moving those things out?
mhm.
You're supposed to. That's how high it can go.
Yeah, that's the highest. Okay. But what we'll do
That's how
is
big
the
of
bed
a
is,
print you can.
yeah. Alright, so we will take,
Can this go like any height
no,
except it?
once it hits its max position, and that's it.
Does this have a clear topic?
Same thing, it's
Same thing
max
as
position.
thing?
Yeah.
This one can go at that high.
That's the highest it can go.
Except it's hanging on one thing.
Huh?
All of those.
All three of them.
All 6 of the rods. All 6 of these are holding this from either side.
Yes.
Holding the nozzle.
I'm gonna take the bed spacers for these screws, see if that helps me get anything, because I was trying to do it for alignment purpose of the springs, but it doesn't seem like it's hurting more than helping. before anybody says that it's the plate for the bed, I mean, it could be, but I mean, it is brand new. I bought it when I bought the rods, but the rods only just came in like a couple of days ago, about a week ago, I should say. I've already rolled the rods on a mostly leveled surface, and I didn't hear any wobble or anything with it. So I don't believe that that's the case. That would be like something to worry about either. But I could be wrong. Time for bed, Bubba?
You just took off the rods.
Yeah, took off everything real quick. Okay.
Check out. Is it bent?
Doesn't feel like it.
Probably it's bent in the middle.
I hope not.
It was brand new for like, how many days has it been new?
Well, like 3.5 days that I've had it.
3? We're like 3 months old. 3 days old.
3 days.
Not 3 months. Well, it's 3 months. That'll be like 30 days, 60 days, and 90 days. That'll be like 90 days. Which that's like a year, and a year.
Yes, it is.
You know, I can count by tens, you know?
Yeah.
And I can count by like 3.
Count by 3s.
Count by 4.
By 4s.
6. Is it good?
I mean, that slides real easy.
I think you had it like 2 minutes.
I may have just not. This is how I normally try to install them. I just keep moving them as I tighten to make sure it's not binding anywhere.
That's how you used to do it on the E10.
On the A8, when I installed the bearings on there.
I think it's too tight where you can't get over. Was I right?
It was a little tight, but
Was I right though?
yeah, you're right.
Yippee!
They're for the old hot ends.